We are live. Here we are. Now we're here. Woo!
Excellent.
Excellent. We are live, guys. So thank you so much for joining Dawn and I. We are your hosts, Richard and Dawn Contreras. We're from True Healing Journey. Today we are really excited, guys. So excited. So if you're out there watching, let us know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay later, also let us know that you're watching the replay. We'd love to know where you're watching from. We really get excited when all our friends come in from all over the world and just tune in, and we can able to just be a family here. So thank you, guys. We really appreciate you. So we have a special guest today. And so if you can't see the replay, we will upload each video up to our YouTube. And then you can also watch us and like us on our True Healing Journey page. And so thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. So today, guys, we are excited with our guests. You can see her right there, guys. We're really excited. So Facebook is amazing, guys. You can meet people from all over the world. And since we've been on Facebook, we've been meeting people from all over, different types of industries and different types of entrepreneurs. And our guest today, you know, we were friends, but I didn't really know her as a friend. And but I kind of searched and did some research and kind of looked her up and found out more information. And I got so excited, guys. I got so excited that I was like, wow, I need to have this guest on our show because this is what our show is all about.
That's right.
This is what it's all about, right, Dawn?
Yes.
And so I reached out to our guest and she absolutely said, yes. So we're here today. So we're really grateful. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to our guest. Thank you, Jenis Minaya. Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it right.
Yes.
It's kind of a difficult name, but first of all, I want to thank you guys. It's a huge honor to be here because the other interviews that you guys did, like you said, we were friends before. So some of the other interviews that you guys did, I saw, Brandon Boy, seriously, like,
Yeah.
platform. Jason Brown, absolutely amazing guest you have had before. And I met some of those guys, right, because I'm in the Forex world.
Yes.
And I met with them in a business setting. I met with them in a social setting. I got pictures with those guys. So to be in the same platform as these people, I thank you both for reaching out to me. I appreciate you, and I am fired up and ready to go.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So you guys just heard she's in the Forex industry, and she just threw two awesome names out there that are really big leaders in this into the foreign exchange industry.
Yes.
And we're really grateful to have two major rock stars in this industry
In our lives.
and in our lives, actually really good friends of
Great
ours.
mentors.
And absolutely. And so thank you. Yes, thank you, Jenis. We really are grateful. We saw your Facebook and I was like, I like her.
Yes.
Yes.
So excited just to learn more of how your teaching methods, and
Absolutely.
it's just really exciting.
So we'll just get started. We'll go dive right into it. And we'll start off with just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you come from, and a little bit about your background.
Right. Well, I was born in the islands in Santo Domingo, so I am Hispanic, of Hispanic descent. And I've been in this country for about 30 years or so. And, I'm not going to give you a 30-year history, but I was always very aware, right? Always very ambitious, always wanted to excel on everything I did. I graduated high school at 15 years old, right? Wow. And I absolutely was one of those girls that I wasn't just like wasn't good enough for me, right? Like I always wanted more. So my dad brought my sister and I to the States in '89, and we've been here ever since, right? And then it's just, you know, I've been always a hard worker. Like I got that from my parents, always hard worker. And I just, you know, found several jobs and landed on a very good government job. And I was there for 17 years. So, you know, fast forward to now, it's just, I'm one of those women that always advocated for women. I love my female, I love my ladies. I'm always pushing them to do their best, right? And that's pretty much what my page is about. I absolutely love to see everybody do well, but definitely my ladies. And you know, I'm just here to right now really living the dream. And I'm not just saying that. I really am. This space that I'm in, it's very peaceful. I'm very happy, and I cannot wait to see what 2020 brings out for me. Right, and this is absolutely an amazing experience to start the year off with this amazing interview. So I already know that 2020 is going to be like off the hook, right? It's gonna be amazing. This is the start of it all, and I cannot wait to see what December 2020 looks like, because I already know it's going to be amazing, right? We are brain to ourselves while we speak up, right? While we speak out loud. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Your mouth, your words have power, right? Absolutely. They have destroying power, they have healing power, they have all types of power. So I'm very, very careful as to what I say out loud, right? I'm very honest. I talk very raw, right? I give it to you straight because I do believe in the power of your words. Your words have power. So, and that's another reason why, again, I encourage my ladies to just go ahead and do what you need to do. Absolutely. You know, especially the field of Forex, this is something that anybody can do, especially women. Like, we are multitasker, ladies. We can do this. If you can go ahead and cook, right? If you can go ahead, have a job, then come home, cook a meal, take care of the kids and your husband, you absolutely can trade also. So don't get me started, because we're going to be here all night long. I promise you.
That's awesome.
How did you find out there was another way to make money?
Gosh, it all started for me about 2.5 years ago. On my birthday, I said to myself, you know what? I do not want to retire from this job. It was a beautiful job, government job, as I said. Sure. They were paying me very well. But I knew that I did not want to retire from there. So I called HR and I said, I want to quit. Literally, I called them and I said, I want to get out of here. So they're like, well, you're too young to retire and you don't have enough time, you know, to leave from here, but you have about 5 years if you want to stick around. Anyway, I went ahead and started looking online, right, for some things to do. And then I ended up in some network marketing things and, you know, things of that sort. But one thing about me, I always look out for the best. I always seek out the best. Okay. So I was looking to see what can I do to, the guy at HR, what he told me was, go get a hobby. This is what he said. He's like, go get a hobby to take your mind off of work for the next 5 years. And then you can go ahead and just, you know, do your next 5 years and then retire. So anyway, so that is how I ended up looking for things to do online and hopped on into some network marketing things. And thank God, I always kind of like seek out the best, like I said. So I make some right connections from the beginning. Right connection from the beginning is pretty much the key, right? People are going to waste your time. People are just not going to scam you or anything like that. So that was a very good beginning for me. I'm very keen to finding the best of what it is that's going on out there. So absolutely. Yeah. So I started online, ended up in a couple of network marketing, met amazing individuals in my journey of 2.5 years now. And I know some people say they've been wasting time online, like 5 years, 8 years, 10 years before they make money. Mm-hmm. That wasn't the case for me. I seeked out the best. And, you know, I've been making money online pretty much ever since I started. So that's a lesson. Mm-hmm.
So now, I watched a video that you did on Facebook.
Okay.
And, I watched the video you did on Facebook, and it talked about you firing your boss.
Yes.
It's like, I fired my boss.
Yes. Yes.
So when you finally said, I'm going to do it,
Mm-hmm.
what made that decision to say, I'm going to do it now?
Well, like I said, I started 2.5 years ago where I was just in my kitchen, like, no, this is not how I want to leave. Like, this is not how I want to leave the earth. I need to do something else. So, especially coming from parents, immigrant parents where they work their fingers to the bones, right? You guys know
Right.
this. They work their fingers to the bone. So you want the next generation to do better than you. So I was like, no, I want to leave a legacy for my kids, right? Now I have a granddaughter, so I want to leave a real legacy. I want to leave something tangible, right? I want to leave nothing wrong with a job, right? Nothing
Sure.
wrong with a job. Because I use my job to supplement, right, everything else. I use the income from the job to go ahead and invest, right? And invest on mentors, invest on programs, invest on whatever it was that's going to propel me to do better. I use the job to do that, right? Until I was able to literally walk away in May, the last week of May of this year was when I was finally able to walk away. I was making enough money on my own trading to where I said, okay, it is time for me to go. I took I actually was on vacation for 3 weeks. I was in the islands. I went to a wedding, one of a good friend of mine, and I took a 3 weeks vacation. And then I went to do something else. Oh, I went to graduate as a certified master trader. So I went to do that too. So when it was time for me to come back to work in that 3 week span, as the day came by closer and closer, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go back.
Mhm.
I kept saying, I don't want to go back. It's time for me to go back, right? So I literally sat down and said, okay, let me, the pros and the cons and all that stuff. And then you got one person on the shoulder talking and another one, and you can do it. This one, no, you can't. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, as the 3 weeks are nearing by, I was like, no, this is not happening. I'm not going back. It's just not happening. So I finally I did have a second of hesitation, right? I'm like, can I do this? So I finally said, okay, I'm not going back. I'm absolutely not going back. So I stayed out and I haven't been back since. And the first people that I told was my kids, you know what I mean? So it was like, all right, whatever, right? Whatever, you know how kids are. Whatever you do, Mom, we support you. So I've been on my own since like June on, and it's been amazing. I've been sleeping, right, as much as I want to. Getting up, I do have a schedule, right? I have a schedule. I sleep, I get up, because I figure if I gave somebody all my adult life, right?
Yes.
I gave somebody the commitment of showing up every day. I need to do the same for me. I need to treat my company that I now have as it is, as anything else that I gave in my all. So that is what I do. I get up, I trade, I teach. I know I do a bunch of stuff all on the schedule, and then I can nap whenever I want to, which is the best ever.
That is so awesome.
That was going to be my next question on how you were able to change your business life
Yes.
as your business.
Right.
So that's very good that you really kept those key points in what you did for 20 years.
Right.
And know that what you can do for yourself.
Exactly.
That is so amazing.
Right. Because
very disciplined.
Right. Exactly. You hit it on the head, because now, like I said, I'm my producer, right? I'm the one making the dough. So if I don't make the dough, ain't nobody gonna eat. So I'm treating this as if I was working for somebody else. Of course, there's the freedom of napping if you want to, right? There's the freedom of, I think I took off like 2-3 weeks from Thanksgiving on, because the market's very slow anyway.
Right.
I shop, took my kids to see the tree, bought stuff for my granddaughter, stuff like that. So you have that freedom, but definitely the structure of working for self, right? You don't want to just get up every day and be old daddy, not have a goal, not have a calendar, right?
Yes. Look at that.
Not have things written down. Again, the same commitment that you gave that job, for your adult life, you absolutely have to give yourself, right? And that is exactly what I do mostly every day.
How did you go from the employee mindset to an entrepreneur mindset?
Right.
You know, where you're being told to do, you know, you're being told what to do,
That's
when to
kinda
take
where I
breaks.
was gonna
You
go.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And you know, again, we are groomed, right? We are groomed, especially for our
Absolutely.
parents who don't know no better.
Mhm.
Right?
Yes.
That is what they were taught. They were not entrepreneurs, right?
Right.
So how do you break the cycle? How do you interrupt, right?
That's
and,
right.
and so again, I knew that day, it was actually on my birthday also, 2.5 years ago. I knew that I didn't want to retire from the job. So I started taking steps towards where I am right now, right? It was a very calculated, conscious decision.
Mm.
And I just plowed through everything that was in front of me. I was falling asleep at the job. I was falling asleep driving. I would just hop on every and anything that had the name Forex on. I was in the forefront. Anything, anybody Zoom, anything that had to do with Forex, I was in it. I was in the front of it. I would lose sleep. I did not care. Like, I knew what I wanted to do. And I knew that this was, for me, was the fastest vehicle to get there. So I took Forex as do or die. Yes, the paycheck was beautiful, right?
Sure.
Every 2 weeks my deposit was there. But at the same time, I knew I don't want that to be the end for me. I wanted to end it all in my own terms. And that is where I am now. And again, if you have a good job, like, and you're happy with it, that's fine. That's good and dandy. But for me, that was not the choice, right?
Yes.
I wanted to go ahead and shift, right? And it's to the point that my 19-year-old, he's like, I don't want to work for anybody. You know what I mean? So he that's rubbing off on him to where he see me to where, you know, where I am now. He's like, I don't want to work for anybody. So he's learning Forex as well.
Wonderful.
Right? And hopefully he'll be his own boss as well, to where he would never have a boss. That would be, like I said, it's generational, right? We pass on this legacies, and he would, you know, do the same with his kids and so forth. So it's a beautiful thing. It really is.
Absolutely. That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is
That's
so
awesome.
good.
Guys, if you're getting some value, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Let us know in the comments down below. Give us some love. I know some of the people out there probably don't know what Forex is. You know, Forex industry. So I'm just going to kind of, the Forex is a foreign exchange market, guys. It has to do with the value of a dollar. It's our dollar compared to another country's dollar. And we can go into the market by having brokers to be able to go in and trade the dollar. If it's, you know, if it's selling or buying, either way, we can trade. And so that's industry she got into, was into the foreign exchange industry. So you can see she got that hashtag master trader.
Yes.
And then to our right, you can see it says JM Traders.
Yes.
That's her brand, guys. So let's go right into that.
Yes, we love your brand.
How did you learn about financial literacy?
Right.
About financial literacy.
Right. Well, I knew the basics, which is whatever they teach you, right?
Sure.
The stuff is just out there, you know, available for us. I definitely heard about stocks, right? We all hear about stocks.
Mm-hmm.
I really did not know anything about Forex itself until, again, in the network marketing, I was with one of the biggest leaders online, and I was doing something else with her at that time.
Okay.
And then she brought in this company who does Forex and network marketing combined.
Okay.
And she said, okay, well, we're going to join this company, right? And again, we will follow her. So I said, all right, let's go, let's do it, right?
Right.
But to that point, I didn't even know what Forex was, which a lot of people don't even know. They don't teach you this stuff in college.
No, they
right?
don't.
They don't teach it in high school. I wish they take algebra out and pull Forex in. I'm definitely gonna stop the bill on that. Right?
That'd be amazing.
I promise you, if we teach these kids Forex in school, in high school, instead of algebra, which nobody uses, like I promise you, like these kids will be so much better off, right? So we have to literally sit there and learn what Forex was. And the moment I found out what it was, right, I actually reached one of the top leaders in that company where I was. And because of my girlfriend, who was a top network marketer, I didn't know anything about network marketing, but she brought me in. So I reached one of the top leaders in that company. But what also fascinated me was the Forex side of it, right? The Forex side of it, and the fact that you can actually trade, right? And something that is now available to anybody. Like Forex exchange was not even available to the regular people like you and I. Like only the people that have what I call it long money, right?
Yes.
Only the people that have that deep pocket, they were the only one able to trade. But now anybody can open an account with $10. So why will you not learn how to do this? So I found out that through Forex, you can reach financial freedom faster than most things out there, if not the fastest way. Right. So that's why I said, okay, well, this is it for me. This is the vehicle that I need to go ahead and quit the job and go ahead and do what I need to do. And that's why I took Forex very seriously, right? If you take it as a hobby, it's going to pay you as a hobby, right? But if you absolutely take Forex seriously, like your life depending on it, that's how I took it. Like it's this or nothing. And it absolutely provides all the tools that you need, especially you have to give it time. You're not going to learn Forex in 6 months, right? I've been doing it for 2.5 years now, and I'm still learning, right? I'm absolutely still learning, and I'm still going to continue to learn, right? Because I love it so much. But it is, for me, and this is just my personal opinion, it's the fastest vehicle for you to reach financial freedom, especially if you learn it right, if you do it right, if you apply that knowledge and you have discipline and everything else that comes with it, you absolutely can reach financial freedom. Again, that's my personal opinion. And I can say that because I did it, right? Yes. I absolutely did it. And I'm doing it every single day. That's why I say it.
Yeah, that's awesome. When we found out about Forex, we learned that you can learn the skill. And you can learn the skill. But we really found out it's the emotions. It's the emotions of you going through the Forex. That's hard. That's probably most of, I would say 80% of it is learning, is dealing with the emotions of it rather than 20% of the skill. You know?
Right.
And,
right.
So yeah.
I just admire as a woman that you have the ability, you're able to make the amount of money that as a man can make.
Exactly.
I wanted to throw that in there somehow. Did you struggle that through working 20 years and moving your way up?
Well, like the money was very good. I get a government job, a cushy job. The money was very, very good. I was making upper of $65,000 a year with that job.
Yeah.
But I just made $24,000 like 3 weeks ago trading in one single day. You know what I mean?
Good job. Good job.
I'm like, okay, so when you weight that, it's okay. I just made half my salary every single day, right? This is why I said it's not even about the money. It's the power that comes with that, right? Especially Forex is such a male-dominated space, right? So for a woman to go ahead and come here and do 24 grand in a day, it's like crazy, right? Yes. So, but it's not even about the amount of money. It's truly not even about the amount of money. It's just the power that you get to know that you can literally walk away from the job, that you can literally go buy a car cash, that you can literally put a down payment on a home, right? That you can go ahead and give your kid whatever it is they want, if they deserve it, right? That you don't have to tell your kid no, right? You don't have to be like, no, right? You can't do this, you can't do that. If he wants to go to college, he can. Hopefully he don't want to because he don't want to, he's like, I don't want to waste my time. But if he wanted to go to college, he absolutely can. I don't have to go take a loan. I don't have to mortgage the house. I don't have to do anything like that because I have put myself in a position to where I can absolutely do that for my kids, right? My dad, he absolutely put me through college, working a bunch of jobs. And so did my mother. My mother was, she was a maid, for God's sakes, right? just cooking and cleaning and cleaning people's houses and ironing people's clothes so that I can have. So my thing is, if they can do it with a shoestring budget, I absolutely, and I have to honor them by me wanting more, right? And there's nothing, I tell my ladies, there is nothing wrong with you wanting more. Don't let nobody tell you different. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you wanting more for yourself, for your family, and everybody else, especially with something like so hush-hush like Forex was. Yes. Where now it's available. You guys can just go and get it, study it, and do everything you want. And people just don't, right? They don't want to put in the time. They don't want to put in the money, which is absolutely crazy to me. Okay, you go to college for 4 or 6 years, right? But you don't want to get Forex 2 years? That makes absolutely no sense. None. Like, it just made no sense to me. It's just, it was like a natural progression to where I am right now. So
that's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. We know that with Forex, you can be anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anywhere. It doesn't matter. As long as you have internet, a phone, you can do Forex.
Good to go. Yes.
Love it. I love it.
Well, we were just explaining about your brand.
We
would just love for you to explain a little bit how did you decide how to brand yourself?
Well, I don't call myself a network marketer at all.
Okay.
I just made the right connection from the beginning. Okay. Again, I seek out people that have results. I don't like wasting my time nor everybody's time. So I hooked up from the beginning with Dominique Barbies. Is a huge name in the network world. So I've been following her around. And then, from there, she has such a big voice online, right? Anything that people flocks, right? So I'm right there next to her, learning and soaking it in. She will tell you that, I don't like to do live. I don't like to do video. I don't like to do this. I don't like to do that. The following that I do have is because of my honesty, right? My raw delivery. Like, when you come to me, you're not going to get the BS. I'm not going to BS you at all, right? I'm not that type of girl, because I believe you deserve that type of respect. I want that the same. Like, don't lie to me. Don't sugarcoat anything. I can tell you I'm a girl, right? So, and that's how when people approach me or follow me online or inbox me or whatever, that is how I just treat everybody the same. I give you tough love, right? Because I care, right? And I also know that you can do it. Like, if I can do it with kids and driving and trading and everything else, I absolutely believe anybody can do it. I have a 64-year-old in my academy. You know what I mean? So I don't believe that there's an age restriction. I believe that if you, again, the power of your mouth, right? Your words have weight. So if you tell yourself, I can do this, whatever amount of time you have to dedicate to self-development, right? That's a huge one. Absolutely, you want to grow yourself as a person, then you want to grow your business as well. So I just been following the guys and girls that are getting results. That is pretty much what I do. I don't pretty much model every little thing they did. They will tell you I'm hard-headed. But I pretty much took on some of the things they taught, and I kind of apply that to my own little world, right? So again, the following that I have is pretty much because of my honesty and the way I deliver what I deliver. I'm not the one to waste time. And that's pretty much how my online world have grown. I did this on Facebook ads and stuff like that, but the following that I do have is just people online that literally has seen the growth. They have seen me from the beginning to where I am now. They inbox me. I have a female group, right? Over 500 female traders in there, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Wow, that's a group you need to be part of.
Yes, it's
500.
Yeah, always 531. Empower female trader. And I made that group when I first started because there was a need. Like I said, there's not a lot of us out there. So I started the group, and the women just flocked into it. We share tips and wherever I learned, I share in there. I have, my mentor and master trader. He came on there live and talked to the ladies a couple of times. So we absolutely I'm growing the group, and again, and then it's funny because that group became more, right? The women are inboxing me about, it's not even about Forex anymore. It's the right? Is that they inbox me about men's problem, right? They inbox me about kids' problem, sister problem, mom problem, and what do you do about this? What do you do about that? And we just, you know, and I'm like, okay, well, this is not about Forex, but okay, right?
Yeah.
But they just wanted that support, and that is what the group is there for. So, you know, I say all that to say, it's like if you're genuine, right? Like I am. If you
Yes.
again, I'm not for everybody, and that's okay, right? I rather have the quality and not the quantity, right? And but the women and the people that have seen my growth to this point, they just like blown away. And also some of the people that I started with, they not here now, right? I kept pushing. I'm like, no. She's gonna keep going, and I absolutely did. Some of them are around, you know, back 2.5 years ago. Some of them are not. Some of them are coming around because they see that I stuck with it, and now I am where I am. So they pick it up for it again, right? They give it another try. But it's just, you know, be genuine, absolutely. You know, reach out to the people that are doing it. That's my thing. I don't mind spending the money. I don't mind spending the time when I know you have results, right? And just, you know, take those bits and pieces of information and apply to whatever it is that you do. It doesn't have to be Forex. It can be whatever, right? Everybody's striving on whatever that it is. I love my timeline. I got 5,000 friends. Everybody's doing something. Most of them are traders, but you know, I have all the people in all the areas just doing it, and I'm so happy. I'm one of those people. I'm cheering you on. Yay! Go ahead. Somebody post, I bought a car. Yay! Somebody post, I bought a house. I'm the first one cheering you on, and I mean that, right? Yeah. I'm happy when somebody's striving and doing what they have to do. Absolutely, right? Because I'm busting my butt over here, so I understand it, right? I get it. So. You know, I mean, that's just pretty much what it is with me. It's like what you see is what you get, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it. What you kind of talked a little bit about it, but mentors and coaches.
Yes.
Two huge things right there.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about mentoring. I mean, you mentor, you coach, but you also were coached, and you also had a mentor. Right. How important is that? To person somebody out there that's right now
it is always good. Number one, get somebody. I always tell people, like, it's okay to want. It's okay, and that's what I told my girl that I've been following for years. I said, sure. I you know, I don't envy you, obviously, but I do want what you want, what you have, right?
Right.
And if you can tell me how or give me some pointers or whatever, I'm going to go ahead and go get my own. I don't want what you have, but I'm going to go ahead and get my own, right? So that's pretty much how I took that. And I'm a good listener, right? I talk about, but I also listen. And I listen to the people that have results. So absolutely, Dominique Barbie was one of those people. As far as Forex go, my mentor and coach still is Dr. Manolo McClinton, and he knows I shout him out everywhere I go. That is my dude.
There you go.
Right? He is amazing. He's not going to tell you because he's too humble to say, but I'm going to say. Yep. He has taught, so he's actually rated top 20 in the world, literally. Like, there's a list of top 20. He's in that list, right? Yes. And he had also taught some of the millionaires that you guys and I know, he had taught them also how to trade. He's not going to name names, neither am I. But he has taught these people how to trade. So when I heard about him, I said, that is the dude that I need to learn from, right? Because he is mostly self-taught, right? He was homeless. Right? So he came across, he started real estate, and then I think he did the diamond world and then gold and all that stuff. But then he ended up in Forex, right? And he pretty much, everything that he knows, most of it he taught himself. His strategies are all, you know, original. His instruments are all original that he has somebody else built for him. So, like I said, when he's one of the top 20. So I said, all right, this is the dude. So I've been following him around for that long. I just graduated from his academy, cryptonology, with an award.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That's very, very nice.
You know, one of the top, you know, the top class with an award as the Pioneer Award. And I just soak up everything that he has to say because the man has the knowledge to back it up, right? Like I said, I've been investing in myself and in that academy for years now. And now I'm in the next phase, which is elite master trader. That is where I am now. And then after that is grand master trader, which is where I'm going to go next, right? So Forex to me is a way of life, right? And again, I had to find out, I had to go seek out the best or one of the best in the world, and that is where I am. And obviously the fact that I was able to walk away from a job, right? And the fact that I'm now have my own academy is definitely a huge homage to him. And he's teaching to where I am now, right? I shout him out everywhere I am. And anything else that you're going to do, you need a mentor because you don't want your head to get big to where, oh, I can do this by myself. You know, yes, I'm smart. Again, I graduated high school at 15, right? But when I came into Forex, it was like a whole different language for me. Literally, like I'm like, this is like Chinese, Japanese. It's like a whole different language, really, and then there's terms and whatever. I'm like, I was literally like just falling asleep learning and just soaking up everything that was taught because I wanted that back, right? So it took me a minute, and then one day everything just clicked, and it's been clicking ever since. And I absolutely adore Forex and everything around it. And I can't, you know, talk enough about having somebody to teach you right? Because 95% of traders right now trading, they losing money. That's the money I'm making. I'm one of the 5%, right? I'm one of the 5% who's actually making money in the industry because everybody else is losing it because they are not being taught the right way, or they're being taught the old ways, right? Because Forex is about 200 years old, right? And those indicators in our trading platform, they just as old, right? Right. And those indicators was made for the stock world. They were not even made to trade Forex. Those indicators on the MT4 platform, they were actually made to trade stocks, right? They're not even Forex tool. Now, in the past few years or so, people are building their own indicators, like, you know, those custom indicators and stuff. And those are the good stuff that you definitely want to use when you're trading. But what I see, I can spot a fake a mile away. Now I can, right? At the beginning, it was like, okay, whatever you say, right? But now it's like the moment somebody opened their mouth, I'm like, yeah, no, you don't know what to say. So that is the honest truth. Like I can spread, you know, and it's just a lot of people just repeating what everybody else say, or they just learning the wrong way. So I'm proud to say that I believe in what I learned. Now that is what I'm teaching. That's what I'm bringing forward. And I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to keep learning until the day I go away, right? Absolutely. Because the day you stop learning is the day you stop growing. And I have so much more to learn, so much more to grow into. And I'm sure I told my mentor, I'm like, you're going to have to kick me out. Literally, like, get the hell out of here. Go away. Like, he's going to have to kick me out because I'm here for the long run, for sure.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, if you guys are getting value, man, we taking notes here. You know, wait.
Okay. So we're in 2020 now, and I know you have a mission or a goal that you can share with us that you could see that you're gonna meet this year.
Well, the goal for last year, which I hit, right, was to leave the job and to be free, right? What I call freedom. Everybody's definition of freedom is different, right? Okay. Don't we know this? Yes. And my definition of freedom was to be home and sleep when I want to. That was my time, right? And again, it's not about the money. Time is just like time freedom is what we'll look after, right? Because you go to work or wherever it is you go, and then you spend all day there. Then by the time you get home, you pooped, right? You're like, oh, you're done. So the time freedom is absolutely something that you want to go after. And then for 2020, I definitely want to hit $1 million. That is goal. One of my main goals is to hit $1 million in revenue. Would it be teaching? Definitely trading, right? Trading is going to get faster. Absolutely. Right. And, develop some courses, something that I can, absolutely sell online, I want to do some short courses so people can, you know, get it fast, and I can do some other, you know, more lengthy courses. And then obviously, you know, just keep growing, right? Keep growing as a woman, keep growing as a mother, keep growing as a girlfriend, grandmother, whatever it is. Just be ready, right? I don't like to get ready. I'm always ready, right? I am always ready for whatever it is. And just keep, you know, keep outdoing myself. I'm not competing with a single soul, right?
That's
For
right.
like $5.6 trillion a day right now with crypto. It used to be 5.3. Now it went up because now we trade crypto as well. So there is so much money that not one person can possibly hold all that, right? That is why this is such a rich industry. To anybody can absolutely reach financial freedom, right? So there is no competition for me, absolutely none. I'm teaching because I want to teach, right? I'm teaching because there is a need, that I see a need, right? And then, like I said, the people that see me grow, they were waiting for me to go ahead and teach as well. So that is where I decided to teach. I don't have to. I really absolutely don't have to.
Right.
But I made that decision to do so. But, and I don't even trade every day anymore. I really don't. I just trade, you know, whatever. And then I teach live twice a week. And I also take classes myself still twice a week. And I'm always engulfed into the Forex world, right? So the vision for 2020 is literally, I'll do whatever I did on 2019, me, not nobody else around me, but whatever I did on 2019, just, you know, do it 2 or 3 times on 2020. Absolutely. And yes, I do have, you know, I push the goals. I do have, I'm one of those girls, right? With all the little notes, my affirmation,
Yes.
whatever, walking around yelling. And my granddaughter, she'd be repeating whatever I say, right? Because she's wild. I mean, she come right behind me. We're repeating affirmation. We're talking out loud like crazy ladies. And we don't care who's watching, right? We absolutely don't care, because this is like, I owe it to myself, I owe it to my parents, and absolutely owe it to my kids to go ahead and leave something tangible for them to go ahead and grow as human beings as well. So 2020 is going to be huge. I already know, like this is the beginning of it all, right? It's going to be huge. I already know that for sure.
That's so great.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
awesome. That's so awesome. So, guys, we're coming to the end. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask her? Drop them in the comments. We'll go ahead and look and see if we can ask her any questions. But so that was my last one here. Okay, if you had one piece of advice,
Yes.
to give to somebody starting out,
Right.
what would you give it?
I'm one of those girls that I do not back up. I don't back up, right? I keep pushing. I just keep pushing, especially if you believe in something, right? Believe is number one. If you believe, like I believed 2.5 years ago, that Forex was it for me, right? Or I made the decision that I was not going to retire from this particular job, right? So believe is number one, right? You need to, it doesn't matter what your spouse, your mate, your kids, your boss, your friend, your sister, it does not matter, your neighbor, because they nosy, it does not matter what anybody has to say. I say, you're going to go in that grave by yourself. And that, as morbid as that sounds, that is the absolute truth. When they're going to bury you, they're going to bury you. Not you and your kids, not you and your husband, not you and anybody else. So you owe it to yourself to believe in what it is that you want to do and then go for it. I mean, with reckless abandon. Like the world is ending and you need to get that done, right? Yes. And that is what I say, anybody has the time, right? I tell my students, you need to carve out time every single day to dedicate to this thing. If this is what you want, right? Would it be an hour? Would it be 2 hours? I gave her every waking moment. Every waking moment, right? That is what I did because I'm intense like that, right? I gave it every waking moment because I had a deadline. I had a timeline. I had a goal in mind. I knew what I wanted to do and how, and it was the vehicle for me to get there. So absolutely believe in yourself. And that's what I impart to everybody. That's what I push all the time. Believe in yourself, number one. And secondly, just go for it. Do not even trip. Do not think about what other people are saying, because you're going to sit right there broke with your friends, right? You're going to sit right there broke with whoever is telling you no, or what are you doing? Are you crazy? Tune all that stuff out and go forward. Put just, put on the horses, that thing, whatever that's called, and go forward, right? Go forward. And then, like I said, now that people see me where I am, the one that started with me 2.5 years ago and quit, they're the one coming around like, oh my God, you doing it? And then they picking up Forex again, right? Because they see that it is the tool, right? It is the tool that everything else you was doing and pushing for the past 2.5 years, it has not gotten you where you need to go, at least not anytime faster, right? So I'm a huge believer on me. I bet on me. I'm number one, right? Mm-hmm. And also, especially we women, right? If we are not together, if we are not centered, if we are not complete, you guys heard the expression "happy wife, happy life," right? Because if we are not together, if things are not happening at home and everything, and we're not, where we need to be, everything else just falls apart, right? Or if you're just giving yourself away on everything else, including the household and the job and everything else, and then your soul is chipping away, right? Mm-hmm. Your soul is just dying slowly. You just existing, you're not living, right? You just like going with emotion. It pains me. It literally pains me to see somebody just go through the motion. Every single day you do the same thing. It doesn't make any sense to me. I could not. I don't want that life. I absolutely refuse to go ahead and live my life like that. So I have women that inbox me like, oh, because of you, I'm doing this. Oh, because of you, I was able to say that. Oh, because of you. I love, that is my payment, right? That is my payment when I can move somebody to go ahead and do whatever the hell they want to do, right? If you have to be committed to a job because you need that cash, that's fine. Sure. But when you get home, right, or on weekends, whatever, go ahead and take that time and start applying that towards whatever that it is that you really want to do, right? And then you can use that, and then you grow from there, however long it takes you, right? It took me 2 years, it might take you 3, 5, but it's shorter than being 40 years in a job, right? Or whatever. Yeah. So that is number one. Believe in number one, which is you, right? And then everything else will fall into place. And absolutely do not quit, ever. Don't ever. There is no such thing. Do not quit. Keep plowing, keep pushing. If they push, you push back, right? All that good stuff. And you'll see results, right? Don't think that you're not moving people. Don't think you're not moving forward. Just by you showing up every day or whenever you can, right? You're moving forward. So it took me a little bit of time, but it might take you longer, and it's okay. It's fine, right? As long as you have breath in you, you're gonna be fine. So that I can't stress that enough. I wish I could just shake people, but I can't.
Give me some.
But that's pretty much all I have on that.
Janis, what a great interview.
Yes.
What a great interview. We are so grateful.
Yes.
I know this is going to really help a lot of women out there that are watching this today.
Absolutely. There's somebody sitting there watching this going,
I wish I could be like you.
Yes. You know what? You can.
I absolutely. Like when women inbox me and say, I want to be like you, I say, no. Yeah. You want to be like you, but a better version of yourself. You don't need to be like me because I'm crazy. That's my same answer for everybody. You don't need to be like, you need to be a better version of yourself. You can absolutely take from me, right? Draw from me. Absolutely. Take everything you need from me to make a better version of yourself, right? Absolutely. That is the goal for everybody. Just, you don't want to leave this earth the same way you came in. You absolutely don't. You want to leave some kind of footprint, if not in the world, definitely in your family, right?
Sure.
Or somewhere that they can carry on your name. Absolutely. So, just do it. Just like Nike, do it.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yes.
Well, we really are so grateful for you coming out today. I know it took us a little few little things here and there to get it going, but
That's
what
all.
a great, and this was so much value. I'm so grateful. Friends out there, boy, this is a very, very powerful. She knows where she's going. She
Yeah.
knows what she wants.
Mhm.
And if you're a woman out there and you are searching for who you are, for a passion, for, you know, goals, dreams,
Purpose, yes.
purpose, yes, you've come to the right place today. You've come to the right place today. And because right here in front of us is a prime example of that. And so we are so grateful, and we would love any of our friends out there that would love to connect with you. Please, yes, I'm going to put any information I have, you know, and we love for them to connect because we know that what you have going on right now is very special. It's very special. So we're really honored. We're so proud to see this, especially from another woman that's just killing in the industry.
Yes.
And yeah, JM Traders.
It's absolutely an honor to be here. And like I said, you know, looking at the past guests, it was an honor to be asked to be here. And any chance that I have to share what I have is absolutely amazing. I guess I don't do a lot of live. I think I've done 4 live.
Oh, really?
I know I've only done like 4, but you know what I mean? Like I don't do a whole lot of videos, but I'm gonna start doing more of those. And it's just the fact that I want to reach out to more people, and if not to bring them into the world of trading, definitely encourage them to go ahead and follow their dreams. You know, Forex might not be the vehicle for them, but they can absolutely get, you know, find another vehicle. It just, you know, the fact that not a lot of people breathe energy into you. Not a lot of people even want you to do well. They just saying stuff. Like they just, things come out of their mouth, right?
Right.
But I absolutely want to, you know, again, you can take from me whatever it is that you need to grow yourself. And you know, I mean, if I can change somebody's life by doing that, I'm good. Like I've done my job. Like, you know what I mean? So it's been amazing to be here and to be able to share what I have with your audience is definitely a plus for me. And this is a great start to 2020, amazing start. And I'm going to try to keep this momentum going all year round. Right? Absolutely. Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dad. Thank you so much. And for our guests, for our viewers, thank you. We really are grateful. Every time you guys come out, we're so grateful for your love and support. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So we're so grateful. And if you're watching the replay, you want to replay, we upload them onto our YouTube every day, every interview, along with the other interviews that we've done. We have them there for you to watch. There's some really powerful, interviews. Yes, powerful interviews in there. And so, yeah, so thank you so much. We're so grateful. We wish you the best for 2020. We are definitely going to be watching you. We'd love for you to come back on the show and just give us an update how you're doing and what's going on. And you know, maybe there's maybe we can do a short little training with some people that may be interested.
Yeah, we can do that.
And because I know we have a lot of Forex traders that are in part of our network.
Yes.
And, so. Yes.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Absolutely. Yeah, like I have my mentor and master trader do that for my female group. He actually went live on there and he taught like 2 or 3 his strategies for them. So I would love to do that too. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So well, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for joining Dawn and I on the True Healing Journey Show. And if you'd like to connect with Dawn and I and learn more about what Dawn and I do, we'd love to share with us. Just let us know, leave us a comment, leave us a message, private message us. And thank you again, Jenis. We really appreciate it. I love you. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you again for being on with
All right, thank you guys. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.